Welcome back to another episode of Terraria. Last episode did not go extremely well. Kept dying, kept getting killed by all of these little things. And that is simply because our weapons aren't very powerful yet. We don't have much armor. But we will start fixing all of those things in this episode. First of all, okay, what do we have? We still have all of the iron ore we picked up, so let's see what we can do with that. Let's go down to the furnace. And, alright, let's see. First, let's smelt it all. And I don't know why the scrolling speed is so slow, but alright. Alright. Alright, 10 bars. And that allows us to make an anvil. We need that. And let's place the anvil. I know this is supposed to not be our base anymore, but we need something to do while it's still nighttime, because bad things are out there. And let's make an iron chain. You'll see why in just a second. It is to make this beauty right here, a sawmill, and we have just enough iron bars and chain, just enough to create it. Perfect. Now we have a sawmill, and with the sawmill we can make this other beauty, a loom. A loom. What is the loom for, you may ask? It is so we can take the all the the cobwebs that we pick up, and it makes them into bolts of silk. And right now we don't have enough of it, unfortunately, enough cobweb to make the silk, but that will be one of our priorities for this episode, to grab as much cobweb as possible. And the night is slowly receding, so let's pick up our new crafting stations that we will need. And let's get ready. You know what, let's just try and kill those things. Already off to a great start. Oh, come on. You kill one and another one just appears straight away. Get over here. Come here and fight and die like part of a man. Or part of a demon that you are. Ah, man. This is why I hate fighting those things, that most of the time you're just swinging your sword in the air with... there we go. Alright. Night is slowly ending. I think we're safe to travel just a bit. And try and make it to our new base. You, sir, should not be alive. I will try to remedy this situation. Come on. And I saw a flash of yellow behind me, which means a little star fell. The heck with it. Oh, come on. 2 more of those things? Really? Really? Just go away. Seriously, go away. Oh, man, and they hit so hard. Come on. Let's move it. Move it. It's gradually getting lighter, but not fast enough. Oh, there we go. Morning. It's the morning song. Oh, finally. I was getting very tired of that. Okay, And we picked up some shurikens. Ninja weapons! Probably won't be that much use to us. That's fine. Okay, let's trek it. And here is one of the places where we died. Let's grab this. And you know what? I almost missed those guys. It's just so simple to kill. And let's grab this surface copper while we're at it. Pretty soon we will just not care about copper at all. We'll become so rich with it that it won't matter. Not at all. It'll be just nothing. On the other game, the one that I played a lot last week, I had so much copper at one point that I just started building my houses out of copper bricks. Just copper chandeliers and basically living the 1%er life. It was a pretty intense, pretty opulent living situation. Alright. Let's cross this way. Trek, trek, trek. Keep going. Whoop. Let's keep going. Nice little forest here. Man, that new base is far. This is why we built the loom. We want to turn all of the spider silk that we can into silk, and then we can use the silk to make a bed. And once we have the bed, we'll be able to set our spawn in the new base, and we'll be transported there directly upon death or upon teleportation, whichever comes first. We need new wooden platforms, so let's do that. There we go. Just a couple of them, don't need too much. There we go. Just enough to... get up there. There we go. Just enough to go get the cobwebs. Sweet. Alright. That is efficient. Oop, can't make it. Alright. That's fine. Let's keep going. And... oh, there's a bit of a treasure trove of copper underneath our house. And I kind of like having this hard to access type of house, because it means the zombies will be not as annoying. They won't be knocking on our door all night, and they won't be able to come into our house during a blood moon. Oh yeah, what's a blood moon? It's this nifty little situation when every once in a while the moon rises red, and the zombies can knock down your doors and come in. So yeah, that's fun. But they won't be able to do that here. Alright, there's the sawmill, and place down the loom. There we go. And we need a place to set the anvil, and we don't really have much room left, so let's just do this. And this. There we go. So now we can craft a bunch of stuff around here. That's fun. Let's see how much silk can we weave at this point? There we are. Silk. 2 silk. Is that enough to make a bed? Not yet. We need 1 more cobweb to make another piece of silk, and I think 3 silk is just enough. Okay. Let's oop. Fell down. Let's try and find this. Okay. There we go. We need lighting as much as possible in here. There we go. Man, we really didn't make it far into this cave before we died. That's okay. Let's see. Woo doo doo doo. Lots of clay pots everywhere. Clay pots aren't what we're supposed to be looking for at this point, but hey. Stuff. Free stuff! There we go. Lesser healing potions everywhere. Copper coins, silver coins. Sure, why not? Shurikens. More coins. And iron. We're out of iron, so yes, please. Grab it. Oops. There we go. Okay, let's try and go down as far as we can to get that last piece of cobweb. Kind of surprised we haven't seen one already. Come on. Give me cobweb. Oh no, not that thing. If you can hear this right now, that diggy sound, that is a giant worm. Yeah, that thing. Alright, come at me, bro. The only thing you can do is just swing a pick randomly in some place and wait for it to pass by, and yeah, there you go. Hit it a little bit, and eventually it will die. Come back. There we go. Hits me again, knocks me back, but I hit it at the same time. There we go. Dead. Pesky monsters. There we go. Ah, cobweb. Nice. That is what we were looking for. And here we are. Alright. And there's silver right there. We'll come back for that. But for now, let's quickly go upstairs. And build us a bed. Love this music. Okay. Hop to it. That guy's got some crazy vertical. I mean, I think he jumps higher than his own head. There we go. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, there's a good patch of iron in here. Can't forget about that. Okay, okay, and there we go. Here we go. Yay! Made it. Alright. Now, loom. Scroll down. And finally a silk. Third silk. We can craft banners. And that seems to be about all that we can craft. Hold on, are we too far from the crafting bench? Is it crafted at a crafting bench? I wonder. Will you allow me to make a bed? What's required for a bed? I forget. But apparently we don't have the materials for it. That's disappointing. Maybe we need table and chair? Nope. Alright, I'll look it up, and I guess it's gonna have to wait until next episode. But for now, yeah, I know the furnace isn't gonna like it, but let's go dig this. yeah, more copper. Because we currently need it. We won't soon, but right now, eh. Alright. Here we are. Let's put the furnace back in place. And let's smelt some copper. Oops, sorry about that. Okay. It's a slow starting game, this one, only because we had to relocate a couple of times, but now things should be going a little better. We have the anvil right above our heads. Doesn't seem like we can craft anything though. Maybe the anvil is too high. Let's try relocating. Let's try relocating it. Where's my cursor? Oh. Alright, mouse is dead for some reason. Hey! You'd think that in 2013 wireless technology would be at that point where we can just plug in our wireless peripherals and they recharge by themselves. And we are no longer slaves to the AA curse. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna have to cut this a little short and I'll come back to you later. See you in a bit. And we're back with a working mouse. Sorry about that, folks. Alright. Right, we were trying to move our anvil, since I believe it's a little too high right now. And that was the problem we were having. So, let's try this again. Platform. There we go. Let's try setting those a little lower. Here is perfect. And anvil. There we go. And now, can we craft something with our copper? We're limited to tools. We don't have enough copper for any armor yet. We could upgrade the light wooden sword to a copper broadsword. I'm not sure that that would be so useful. What the heck? Why not? Let's go ahead and do that. If it means we can kill our enemies... Oh, and it's broken. Great. 6 melee damage. Yeah, see, our light wooden sword is actually stronger than the piece of that we just made, so... Alright, let's sell it. Alfred, come here. Yes. I will sell you this thing that is useless for 28 copper. Awesome. Alright. Sorry about that. Did not have the reflex to mute the mic in time. Alright. Okay. Need more copper, more iron, more. And therefore we go down to the mines. Another day in the mines. We eventually we'll get a lot of iron as well, and we might be tempted to create armor and tools out of iron, but iron actually has more uses than most other metals. You can make chains with it and a few other things that the other ores just aren't used for. So and really the upgrade from copper to iron in terms of defense rating isn't so powerful that it must be done. So we may actually just skip over it and go straight from copper armor to silver armor. That is what I'd recommend. As for tools, I don't think we'll be needing to upgrade the tools really, aside from the copper pickaxe, which we'll upgrade to a gold straight to a gold pickaxe as soon as possible. Otherwise, yeah, we can just leave the rest of it alone, pretty much. There you go. Okay. And yes, I saw the thing in the corner of the screen. I'm guessing we'll be swinging back around that way eventually. Okay, let's first go see what's up there in this little pocket here, because it's making me curious. There we go. And you know what I could have done while I was out? I actually had to go down to the corner store to get some new batteries for the mouse. I could have also taken the opportunity to check out what I needed to do to make a bed, and I didn't. So yeah, opportunity wasted. Fine. We're still mining, we're still exploring, and we haven't died yet this episode, so far, one of our better efforts in this game. It's, I don't know why, but I think I've died more times already in this game than on the other one. I don't know if it's luck, or... I have no idea. Oh, get out of my face. Thank you. Silver ore. I'm not sure if we're gonna have it. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough to do much with it yet, but hey, silver. That's fun. Oof, that could have hurt. That was kind of a dangerous move. Okay. And there's a bit of blink root everywhere, which is fun. Blink root is used in potions mainly, so we'll be using that eventually. For now, it's just a little fun thing to have. And oh, yes, the background just changed. Now you see there's little tiny rocks. That means that we are officially in the underground portion of the map. Here enemies become tougher, such as this yellow slime, which is way more problematic than its blue and green counterparts. Also, we can't anchor wooden platforms to the background anymore. We actually have to attach it to something. Or we just use the age-old technique of the dirt wall. Also pretty effective at keeping the zombies out of our faces. So that's fun. And what do we have up here? Not much. So let's keep heading down after we grab this little bit of iron here. And yep, going down. Luckily the blink root tells us, hey, there's something here. There we go. I like attaching the torches to the ceiling so they don't get washed away by water when we try to displace it. But sometimes it's not enough. Sometimes you just need more torches everywhere. There we go. And more copper, that we also need in large quantities, especially since that broken copper broadsword fiasco. That was really an unlucky roll. Usually we get some pretty good enchantments on stuff we create, but every once in a while the gods of Terraria look down unfavorably upon us and decide to send us insane amounts of demon eyes and just not enough of everything else. Okay. We're getting closer to the half-hour mark, and before this thing comes and kills me, I will say to you, good day, and, come on. Alright, we're gonna fight it now, apparently. Get over here. Block it off. Good. Haha, can't get at us here. Alright. So yes, good day, and next time we'll explore deeper in the underground. There's a big pocket of water hidden behind that sand here, and all we have to do is dig away and it will all flow out and reveal the secrets behind. And I will also look into the secrets of how to create the bed, which I've completely forgotten. And more getting of precious ores like this silver right there. Okay. See you next time, guys.